Hello everybody, this is Lance from JR Jeep. I just want to wish you well. I hope you had a fantastic Easter. In today's episode, what we're going to talk about is a continuation of the Goso cookware I picked up a while ago. If you remember, that was a Kickstarter project which I helped support, and the cookware came a while back. Two sizes of pans. I still have them wrapped. They are carbon steel, heavy duty. We did weigh them out in that initial assessment. What I'm going to do now is what they suggest, because they do include the form, and though I looked online too in relation to how to season them. There's also information on how to storage and cooking tips. So the first thing they talk about when doing this is you wash the pans with warm water to remove protective oil. And then we're going to let them dry. Then using a lint-free cloth, we're going to wipe a very thin coat of seasoning paste or canola oil on the surfaces of the pans. And we're going to place them in an oven preheated to 400 degrees, which I've done for an hour. Cool the pans and reapply seasoning oil and repeat the baking process 2 more times. In actuality, and I think I've shared in the past, I was a chef in my past life. That is somewhat similar to seasoning cast iron, at least one of the options to season cast iron. And it's an option I tend to use is doing the oven method. It tends to work really good. So, without further ado, I think we'll get started. Wash the pans, get them dried off, and go to the next steps. I pull that protective plastic out, get the pans out of the sink. Do some nice warm water here. Let's give them a nice wash. Okay. Okay, so I got the pans washed as you saw. I did have a bigger jug of canola oil here that I picked up because I had deep fried some stuff a while back. So I'm going to moisten this lint-free towel with a little bit of that after I dry off the pans, and then put them in the oven, which has been preheated again to 400 degrees. Well, update folks, I took the pans out about a half hour ago from the first round, and I have them on the counter here. I'm just about to season them again like we did before, that thin coat of canola oil, and put them back in the oven. But this is how they look. So let's go to the next step. Okay folks, we are at the end of the final seasoning of the Goso pans, so I'm about to pull those out of the oven. So they are wiped down again. I just stuck them back in the oven. Again, we're going to do this for another hour, and then we'll take them out and we'll put the last seasoning coat on. So I'm setting the timer on my watch, and we'll go forward. Okay, we're at the point of final seasoning. I took them out of the oven about a half an hour ago from the second time, and this is what they look like. Get a nice golden finish on. So I'm going to season them once again, like I said, light coating of canola oil, very light, and then stick them in the oven for another hour, and that will be it. And then next after this will be, I'm sure, what everybody is probably looking for, the first cooking in it. So that will be an upcoming episode, not this evening after I get this done, but I wanted to share the seasoning experience with you because I thought that's important. And it can relate to other pans in your cooking arsenal as well. Most importantly, like I mentioned earlier, cast iron tends to go towards this as well. So this is next step, and we'll finish off and I'll show you the results. Okay folks, we are at the end of the final seasoning of the Goso pans. So I'm about to pull those out of the oven. So let's get at it. So you can see the pans there. Have a nice sheen on them. So I hope you found that video helpful. Like I said, in the next video, it's actually going to be cooking in them. Why did I want to go through this step and just showing you the seasoning? Because I think it's important. With pans like carbon steel and cast iron, if you treat them well, these pans will last you forever. It will last you for a lifetime. I have some cast iron pans that are plus 20 years old to me, and I got them used. So that's just something, if you take care of them, they're going to last you a long time. And they come in very positive in the cooking field in relation to many things. These pans I'm looking forward to having in the field with me, just being able to do really good cooking, but also because they're a little bit heavier, they're going to hold that heat. That's sort of important when you're in the field, because you may not be in ideal conditions. You may have wind and that blowing around. Something that holds a little extra heat is going to be beneficial if you want to get a sear or something on it, or bronzing, which is a technique to get a little browning on the fish without blackening it. That's always going to be beneficial. So thank you again for watching the video today. I really appreciate it. As always, if you give a thumbs up, I'd really appreciate that. And consider following the channel to see the other stuff up and coming. And this is Lance signing off. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you on the trail. Till next time, bye.